Welcome back, everyone. Drake Hawkins with again, and we're back in Surviving Mars. And there's somebody here. This somebody, where are you? There you are. Galena Alcaciza. Whatever that means. This colonist is a renegade. Renegades will cause trouble unless countered by security stations. Whoops! We made ourselves a renegade. And we are also unstaffed in the security station. So this could be bad, especially considering we have 5 hours left before we get hit by another massive cold wave. Oh, life on Mars in an extreme difficulty mode. Before we get started, if you're enjoying the series, please hit that like button, it helps me out. And if you haven't already joined the clan, hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more great content. Alright, so we are, where's this? Flying to the colony in India. Oh yes, yes, yes. Obi-Wan is on his way to do a trade. Forget what he's trading for. We'll remember momentarily. It's gonna bring stuff back for us. So let's have a quick scan about what's going on. Thank you so much for the feedback, guys, and all sorts of awesomeness, like the automation. I think it's a button that will appear here when... Oh, successful covert ops. We have a genius. That's right, we were sent off to get a new colonist. Haha, yeah, we stole a colonist from India. A genius. Yeah, they're neutral status with us now. 11. We'll keep boosting relations and, you know, see when we can nab another person. Maybe the International Mars mission. But apparently there's a risk that we'll lose that rocket if we keep doing that. So I think what we should do is get ourselves a bit of a nest egg with the rare metals, don't you? I think we should before we get ourselves, you know, dead. What else? We have, do we have rare metals here? We have 3 rare metals. Well, that's not particularly stellar. You guys are a little short on staffing, but we did get that genius. That's so good. Okay, so we will have... Do we have the research yet? No, he's not back yet. When the ship returns, we will then have another genius. That's fantastic. Okay, you are doing what? Nothing, because you have nothing to do until we automate. Right, automation. There is a tech. Somebody told me about Rover Command AI. Yes, okay, there it is. So the RC Commander starts with 4 additional drones, and command limit is increased to 12. That's as far as I read. I just skimmed it and I'm like, oh, I know this tech. But apparently I don't, because I didn't read the second line that says, unlock new automated mode for RC Explorer and RC Transport. Yay! Okay, so we'll get that tech eventually. I mean, it would be good to have in there, but not essential right now. This is what we would get if we wanted to, say, drop a robot or a whatever explorer down here and just let him do his thing, or when we have a tunnel built. So we will see. And the commander, where are you doing? Oh, you're heading home, right? Because we did those buildings for you. Look how this is normal speed mode. Should we watch him? Oops. It's so exciting, isn't it? This is what actual things would be moving like on Mars. And look at the cloud of dust. So beautiful. The red planet for a reason. Alright, let's quit sillying around. Let's go have a look at the base and prepare for this imminent death freeze. We have this fine fellow in the middle here. Our subsurface heater is cranked up to a radius of what? 12 hexes. That'll nip just into enough to heat the rare metals extractor. Oh, we did get our next water machine online. That's great. We have 0 machine parts available. Please no crazy huge disasters when we get into freeze mode, okay? Thanks. RNG gods, we love you. Don't kill us. Alright, what else is going on here? Staffing wise, I think we need to prioritize these babies. You need to be top priority for us. Not providing the services is going to be a horrible outcome. We do have enough food. We got 4 of them working there. Infirmary, a small grocer. Machine shop needs to be less. Yeah, it should still be high. This one can be low. In fact, we're probably going to shut it down if we need the staffing for the cold wave. We're definitely still short on people, eh? Why is that? Residential slots vacant, residential slots vacant, nursery slots, 24 non-specialists, 4 geologists, and apparently the officers are oh right, the officers are on flight. That's why we're short on staff. Right, they're flying around the planet right now, so. Oh, I love this. Successful covert ops. Recruit rare colonist genius. Yeah. Diner, security station, small spacebar, and the small art store are offline because the rocket's almost back. We have less than 3 souls worth of machine parts. I think that's a rather extensive understatement. Complete. Research finished for the transportation optimization. Oh, excellent. And that unlocks automated storage. These are... They take machine parts, ironically enough, to build, but they're massive storage devices, which is pretty cool. I don't think it's going to be essential for us, but it's cool. I think we'll put... What is next? Maybe we need to consider a medium dome on the list soon, because I would love to get... And we'll drop that on the list. I'd love... you know what? Actually, this on the list. They'd be better use of our power storage. I need to get a dome that's going to be able to cover, like... I'd love it to hit that, and that. Put a medium in here. If it means we have to put a heater in permanently, then that's what we have to do. Let's see how this freeze hap works for us. Oh, it's going to freeze everything. Of course it is, because I didn't turn them on ahead of time. Genius, Drake. You're a genius. Oh, and that one needs a repair. Oh, bother. As everything freezes up and our power goes down. Awesome. So good. You planned this one very well, sir. The water's frozen, except for that. That water's not frozen. That's good. Rocket returning. Bring me my genius, please. Okay, is this going to keep operating? It is. It is within reasonable range, and our power... Our power is minus 92. Well, that's bad. It's rather bad. Oh, right, because the dome is not repaired. Or is not thawed right now. Yeah, things are just shutting down like crazy. Because we simply don't have the power to run this. Alright, well, guys, please repair. Please, hurry, hurry. Somebody, help. Oh no. Drake, you fail. You fail again. This guy, let's follow him. He's going to save the day. Ready? Save the day. Save the world. You're amazing. Come on, warm it, warm it, warm it. Go, look how fast he warms the earth. He's amazing. Okay, minus 44 on the power is still not good. Okay. Well, we're in nighttime, and now it's minus 14, and things are powered up again. This water's going to need to be repaired before it can be reused. These guys are okay. We're good on oxygen. No, we're not. The Moxie is down. Why is the Moxie down? Because I shut it down. Doesn't need to be shut down. Just those 2 machine, or not machine, water tanks need to be repaired. The guy went this way and the other guy went around. That was interesting. Okay, those will be back online. Our water source is connected. Okay, we're good. We're at minus 6 power, and it is night shift right now. Yes? We are in the middle of the night shift? We are. Okay. Alright, I think we're going to shut this building down, though, because that's people working out in the cold. In the, like a cold wave in the cold. That's out of dome in the cold wave. Horrible, nasty, freezing mess. Alright, what else? You are warmed. Everything is warmed, including both of these domes, which is fantastic. Yeah, I like this. We lucked out on the positioning of that one for sure. You are going to do what? Is there anything more for us to pick up? I don't think there is. Oh yeah, there's some up here. Good. I guess you can do that. Where is said freezy or metally stuff? There and where? There. Okay, so can I reach? I can reach both. Lovely. Pick up all the things and bring them back over here, please. Mr. Awesome Dude. There we go. You're back home. Yeah, so thank you so much. Who's it? Quarren that said I had to rename this guy for that mission. I had to actually rename him. It said so in the mission. I went back and looked, and it totally did clearly say that. I thought it was just like some sort of flavor text that was hinting at potentially what would happen during the event, but nope. Apparently I needed to name the rovers Siegfried so that they would take the rover on the flight. I
Meteor
don't know.
shower
Weird.
incoming.
Meteor shower incoming. That's grand. It's exactly what we needed to see, because nothing else would have been more wonderful for our colony. Alright, cold wave in 5 souls. For 5 more souls. It's you really have to be maintainable. Stored power is only 4, huh? That's uncomfortable. I would like to see a couple more. This is daylight, and we're not... Yeah. Should we put in another solar? I think we need to. Or winds, rather. I think we need to. We put in maybe 2 of them, and they can be, like, low priority to build. We don't have the machine parts for it. That's the problem. Another sector scan with more goodies down at the bottom level. So much. So much goodness. Alright, what are we, what's our critical situations now? You're fueling slowly. We don't have a lot of fuel stored, so you'll kind of fuel it as you build it. Our machine maintenance. I wish there's graphs, isn't there, for this? I need to look at, no, that's my colonist filter. I want graphs on machine parts graphs. Okay. Now, how is the trend looking? Stockpile, that's fine. Produced, consumed per soul. This is all the soul? Okay. So, I mean, now that we're producing it, we're maintaining the amount. We haven't really... I think we can survive easily might be an exaggeration. I think we can survive with the machine parts that we have currently. We need 2 to build those guys. That'll get us to the point where we are positive enough that I'm comfortable with recharging these during the day when the lights are on, or when the solar is on. So it's not great. Actually, you know what? Go ahead and crank those up, because we do need them for... we definitely do need them. You guys are prioritized, yes. We're not going to go night shift with you yet, but no. We need 1 more? 2 more geologists. How many geologists do we have? It says we have 4 geologists. However, our geologists, are they all... I need to make sure who's who here. Doop-a-doop-doop-doo. Specializations, geologists, please. Why are there only 2? Able to work. Oh, because one of them is now a senior. What are you? Why are you so weird looking? Okay, it's just a weird hat. Specialist, senior, yeah. So we need to replace these 2. One of the first Martian colonists. Alright. Ashland Davies, can you please be reborn by the wonderful Phoenix Tech? Because that would be awesome to get a replacement in you. Inactive work, what? Oh, inactive work shift, go. Gotcha. Alright, it is now nighttime. I want to make sure lots of things are not working at night. We don't want to be running expensive power-mongering buildings at nighttime. Okay, we're -6 power for the night. That will last us plenty. If that's the lowest tech power time, we're good. How are you guys doing? You still don't have your machine parts to them, but...
Resources are low.
It's alright. Food resources low? Yeah, we're about to get another 30. 30 plus, so that'll put us almost to the point where we can trade again. Let's have a look at the trade options. Our friends that don't want to be so friendly anymore. Initiate trade. Again, you guys are always trading. You want us to bring you advanced techs for your basic, or advanced resources for your basics. India's doing basic for basic. 50 metal for 170 food. I really want to do that, but I really don't, because I don't think we have the metal left over. We can make more food. We can't make more metal right now. And these guys, machine parts for metal. See, that is something we might eventually have to do. Okay. Alright, I'm not going to do another covert because of your many warnings about losing the ship, and we could not afford to replace it. If we had lost this guy on that mission, my thought was, that we would have to turn to doing like patents and copyrights tech when it opens up in order to alleviate or to build things. Look at that, 3 geniuses, 450 tech now from geniuses. That is
Research
just
complete.
wild. Productivity. Oh, excellent. Okay, so all of our geologists now and our engineers have a 10% boost. Now, I don't know if that's somebody working in the engineer department. No, it is just the specialization for engineers. I wish I could fix this lady's renegadeness. I wish I could heal her of her evil renegade status. Not gonna happen, though. That's alright. Understaffed where? We just have 2 jobs available, and that's both in the art department. After this food slot, maybe drop 1 more? I need another graduate. Well, we're at the point where our babies are kind of replacing our colonists. We have 2 new children. You know what? I'm curious to find out if any of our children are colonists or are founders. I want to see. Quirk, would that be founder? Yes, founder Quirk. And then filter unable to work on there as well. So we have 3. Well, not is she a Stein? No, Stein's middle age, but she's retired because of her genius status bonus. Ashlyn Davies is retired, or is senior, so retired. They're all 3 founder. Hypochondriac, melancholic, sexy. Well, I'm not sure if I want a hypochondriac to respawn, but alright. I have no homeless, right? No. My big thing is I want to see if there are child clear. Hold on. Reset filters. Age group. Child. Martian-born. So none of the founders are back yet. But I want to watch this to see who is the first reincarnated founder. That'll be cool. If you want to be named, have the name of one of the reincarnated founders, you can let me know in the comments, and we will name you after a reincarnated Martian here. Keep that going. Just the small art building down. Our power is sustained. We have stored. We're at 75% about capacity. Oh, these 2 are full. Oh no, they're not. Stored is 150. So we're sitting at 75% capacity storage. We still haven't built these other 2, so they might have been redundant, but it was pretty close, cutting edge, sort of, right along the edge sort of thing. We repaired one of these guys. Good. Machine parts. Are you... oh, look, the crops have come in. Excellent. We now have 48 plus 13 in food buildings. These guys are hold up to 10, and these guys hold up to, what, 4? 4? Yep. Just the arts. Slow one there. We have a cold wave for another 4 souls. This is just a painfully long process. I'd like to put the rare metals factory back online, but I don't know. If we could steal a few more colonists. How many slots do we have available? 4 there. None there. Okay, so we could literally only get like 4 more colonists. And we're probably going to birth those new colonists. So...
Sector scanned.
Sector scanned. Another anomaly. Yes, sirree, Bob. Alright, well, we're at 52 souls into the game. That is fantastic. We've survived this long. I'm impressed. Transportation problems, sort of, but not really. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The fuel factory needs a repair. And it really does need to be repaired. Moxies and water pumps can be less than high priority. You can be likely lower priority. Housing needs to be high priority. And the domes themselves both need to be high priority. Good. Alright. Loving it. Oh, we got one of the power things online. We're now... It is night shift.
Sector scanned.
It is / was night shift, and we're plus 1 power, so we're good. There we go. 11 during the first shift of the day. Good. Okay, so this cold wave is not as bad as it could have been. We have the machine. This is the way to do it. Crank this thing up, because every one of these buildings, well, not very many of these buildings actually. These guys right here would have to be dealt with by, you know, doing more work to them. We're keeping this one from breaking down just to save the machine parts and to keep the water from freezing up, or the water pumps from freezing up. I guess they wouldn't. And that might not have been the best way to do this. But we can maintain them, and having people work in them in the cold wave is probably a bad idea. 7 sensor towers now gives us a 3-sol, 3-hour warning. I like that. We could basically build a new colony or send people back to Earth and eject from the colony if we felt like it.
Sector scanned.
More scanning, more scanning. Man, those sector scans are coming through fast now that we got those buildings built. 50 food from the potatoes, and it drops the quality by 10. I think this is going to give us probably in the 40 range. And we're going to not even use... We'll use 5 per sol in 3 sols. We use 15 of them, we'll get another 40. Yeah, that's a huge... Maybe 25 to 40. Yeah, we're going to be able to grow quite substantially. Probably almost double our population before we need another farm. I like it. Anything you can do? Well, we still don't have the automation skill because it takes forever to research things. Although it's less time now that we got another genius. There is more up here. Where are you? Why are you not able to reach it? 14 and 7. Please to gather all the metals, please. Bring them way over here. All the way to here. Thank you. Alright. Cold wave for another 3 sols. This is just brutal. We basically live in a perpetual cold wave. That's 10% of the life of this colony. That one cold wave is 10% of the duration of our colony. Wow. These researches that we're doing right now are going to be big, because this is a major boost to our specialists as they become specialists. What's this one? Colonists without a proper specialization will suffer lower work penalty. Excellent. That definitely needs to be on the list. In fact, above the atomic accumulators. Then we're going to do emergency training after the current one, which is this one is scientists and botanists, and then we do the security officers and medics, and then low-G engineering would give us our medium dome.
Research complete.
There it is right
Sector
there.
Sector scanned.
Another scan. That'll give us our medium dome, and then... Oh, night has fallen. Or is it? No, morning has come. The lights went off. Alright, this is good. Now, how is our water supply? We're half used. That's not great. We are running out of machine parts. Very, very aggressively running out of machine parts. You really don't have time to have a person off work. Why do you have another person not working? Unemployed. Why do you have an unemployed person seeking work? I have jobs for you. There you go. Get back. Oh, you know what? I bet you that was training. Oh, yeah. We just got a bunch more geologists. Oops. Engineers, please. Actually, let's go auto now. Because well, no. The engineers. Give me engineers first. We'll give 1 wave of just engineer training, and then we'll go. That is awesome, though. We have 8 new non-specialist colonists. Non-specialists right now, we have 21 of them in total. 2 vacant work slots. That's kind of been par for the course. Why is this now working? These are prioritized buildings, but this one is employed? How's that work? I mean, pretty clearly have that prioritized. And you are still working here. So, art store just available in the morning now. And I'll shut that one off. Try to make sure that they keep this production up. Once we get engineers, we should be able to dump almost 3 per sol, which will make all the world of difference. We won't have these things risking shutdown mode. Okay, still a grind, but we're working in the right direction here. We have made 9 geologists. Oops, didn't mean to make that many, but it's alright. We'll need them later. I'd really like to turn on the rare metals to get us some cash. This cash is going to be a big deal. Can we afford to?
Resources are low.
Can we go down to 2 there, turn this on, and have employees there? I don't know. We really have to wait until... I don't know. Do we wait a cycle? No, we can't afford to wait a cycle for the farming. Machine
Sector
parts
scanned.
are not keeping
Anomaly
up.
found.
Another anomaly found and some more metals. Small art store shut. You know what? Yeah, sorry guys, we're gonna shut down the art store. It's got staffing we need elsewhere. We're just literally at the point where we're almost able to be effective here. We have 3 vacant work slots. They're all should be up here, right? Yes. It's producing 0.7 per soul. If we prioritized it, we'd get like 4. And the machine parts would shut down. I'd like, if we had just a few spare machine parts, if I had like say 4 or 5 in store, I'd be okay to slow down the progress of the production of them. But oh, there we just had an engineer. Excellent. There's our machine parts. Where's our engineer? Hello, first engineer that's now renegade. Curses! Curses on you! How many renegades do we have now? This is bad. We have 3 renegades. Oh, and one of them is a genius. Really? Simon D2. Simon. At least his points that he gives aren't negatives. Ugh. Meteor storm is falling. Oh, where is it smashing and pulverizing the ground at? Ah, way down here. Alright, good. Another bullet dodged. Maybe. Yes, lovely. Well, it seems to be this is a modestly survivable location. And I mean very modestly survivable. I think we need to... Let me know, do we need to crank up the rare metals extractor as priority? Oh, we're out of electronics. Oh, bugger. Oh, my goodness. Prioritize you, because I need money. Nothing else is gonna matter at this stage. We need the money. Yeah, we desperately need the money. Oh man, I did not see that one coming. I don't know why I didn't see it coming. I clearly should have. Engineers, engineers, and engineers. Good. So we've recruited a bunch of new people. Let's go to auto now. We need 2 botanists, 2 engineers, and 2 medics. And then after that, I guess you stop training, right? Let's switch down to 1 shift. We'll go with the morning shift only, because we only need some 5-6 more people. Medics, botanists, and engineers. That's good. That's really good. So what are these guys producing now? 2.7. A world of difference now. Okay, can we remove there? We're at the same amount with only 4 of them working, and we should probably eject you and see if we can get another engineer in here. You know what? Actually, just go to specialists only. You can also be specialist based only. Do we have botanists in the field yet? No. We haven't trained any botanists? Oh, you know what? We are way over time here. So I got to put in a cut. We will be back and make sure that people survive the last few minutes of this cold wave. Meteor storm's done in 5 hours. Cold wave done in 22. We have an issue where we have no electronics. And I don't know what costs electronics to maintain right now. Is there anything we have that actually takes electronics to maintain? Oh, right. Our machine parts factory, and it's 80%. It's 88% deteriorated. Last serviced 194 hours ago. It needs an electronics to maintain. And our university will after that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, well this needs to be then prioritized and staffed. It's just, it has to be. Anybody will do. Just get as much as we can out of it, because it's going to shut down when it hits 100% deteriorated. Oh boy, not out of the woods yet, I guess, guys. Well, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what we can do. We're really tight on things here. We need to bring in money, and we're out of machine parts for this. Building has deteriorated and will stop working soon unless it receives maintenance. Help. Help. We're making 2.1. rare metals per soul off of this thing. And that's with 3 geologists. We could go with up to 8, so we could probably crack 5 per soul. That would be good money. That would be 100 million a soul. That's the goal. We're going to need more housing. I think we need to put housing into here. We need to put in a an apartment over here, maybe. I don't know. Alright, we'll see. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Hit that like button if you want to see some more and you're enjoying things. Let me know. I appreciate it. And keep the comments coming, guys. I am reading and trying to reply to everything that is needing a reply as they come at me. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. And Happy New Year. We'll see you in game.